The Kansas City Royals are absolutely taking advantage of free agency, and I kind of love it. It's good for baseball. Not so good for the AL Central, which I think they could win actually this year with all the acquisitions. They go out and get a good, consistent offensive player with Hunter Renfrow, a guy that's defensively sound, is going to be there, for a more athletic play in the outfield, going to help out guys like Bobby Witt, who kind of carry the offense, and the pitchers who seemed to struggle last year, which is the main problem of the Kansas City Royals, was their pitching, and they really addressed that coming into this offseason. Traded for Nick Anderson from the Atlanta Braves. Nick Anderson, not been crazy healthy, not been super available, but for the time he was, 3 ERA practically, 35 innings pitched, 35 strikeouts. Hopefully he's going to be a guy that can just fill in when he's needed. Hopefully they don't have to rely on him too much, but I believe he can be an upgrade. I believe he is an upgrade from some of the pitchers they had last year. A big guy they get's Michael Wacha, coming off one of the best years of his career, best known for being with the St. Louis Cardinals. Guy had a stud season, 14 wins, 4 losses, a 3.2 ERA, 134 innings pitched, and 124 strikeouts. His past few years with the Padres allowed him to get a good contract towards the back end of his career. He is a vet. He's been there. I think he's going to give the pitching staff a good sense of, been there, done that. He's experienced, Another guy that I think severely underrated, Seth Lugo to the Royals. And a signing I don't like as much as Chris Stratton. Still a good deal. On the screen, we've got a bunch of guys that they've went out and got pitching-wise. A lot of guys in the threes. That's kind of what you want to see, really. Kyle Wright, which we'll get into here in a minute, had a down year, but we'll get into him. Will Smith is an iffy signing, but I believe he can be there too. But I really like the Seth Lugo one. Super underrated. Last year, as we see, 3.57 ERA, 8-7 record, had 140 strikeouts. Will Smith is the one that, like I said, I'm not a big fan of. I mean, he's won 3 World Series in the past 3 years, so maybe that's something a Royals fans can look into. Not the biggest fan. I just don't feel like he was there, really. I feel like you kind of see he's declining a little bit, or a lot of it. But maybe, he's on a 1-year deal. We'll get him there. Kyle Wright, a couple years ago, had 174 strikeouts, 21 wins, 5 losses, and a 3.19 ERA. I know the Royals are hoping that he can get back to that, and I think he can, obviously coming off the injury. I think now he'll be a lot better. Super good for the Royals. Then you've got on offense guys like Salvador Perez. Been there, one of the greatest Kansas City Royals of all time, still being productive, still showing you why he's one of the best pitchers in the league, or one of the best catchers, excuse me. Guys, good, still producing home runs, over 20, producing ribbies, and he's just a reliable catcher. So I'm here for it. He's still got more seasons left, and he's creates another guys like Michael Wacha, a lot of veteranship. Then we've got the young guys on the roster. Obviously, superstar young guy, Bobby Witt Jr. Kind of, when you think of the Royals, this is the only guy I think of. Guy's coming off a historic season with them, 30 for 30, 30 home runs, over 30 stolen bases. Actually had 49, one shy of 50. 96 RBIs with a 276 batting average, and he led the league in triples. Super fast guy, obviously. He's getting older, he's getting better, developing, and I think, I don't know, the contract he's going to bring is massive. Will he stay Royal? That's a different story. I think if they can win, it's definitely possible. But at the end of the day, the Royals have gotten better, and like I said, in a division that I don't think is great, with a lot of people leaving, I believe this is the best time for them to win it. And they'll definitely improve. I think they can make a wild card spot. But let me know what you think. Royals fans, if you're here, give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I drop baseball content every week on Friday at 3:30. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I'm cooking up a really good video. I appreciate the support. I've been getting a lot of it recently. Leave a comment. Always try to reply to everybody. And until next time, have a good day. Peace out. And yeah, show some love.